Welcome to Mania. I'm not Mania, but this show is. I'm Tico, and today we're going to be looking at why Dora the Explorer worked, but Lion King failed. I know, right? What planet are we living on? You know, I wanted to go through this because this was so fun. This seemed like it's gonna be so fun. Like, why? How did this happen? You know, and I'm actually happy it turned out like this because with the products that we got, you know, I'm happy. You know what? Because look, I can go back and watch Lion King animated version and still get the great story. I'm not gonna go back and watch Dora the Explorer episodes. So I'm actually glad they got something that I can watch for Dora the Explorer. But no, on a serious note, this is a serious question. Why is it that from heck, if it's Warner Bros. Or if it's Paramount or if it's Nickelodeon, they've all wait, Paramount is technically Nickelodeon. Yeah, but they've all of them knocked it out the park with their live action movies. Look, Paramount has Transformers, the TMNT, and now the Dora the Explorer movie. But what they did with those movies, they brought that stuff to life. And people might hate the Transformers are Michael Bay movies. Yeah. Those are still entertaining, stupid, fun action movies. They're just dope. Like, come on now. Like I go with my uncle to go see those movies because he's like he remembers that time in the 80s where you just went and saw a movie and just saw Arnold Schwarzenegger shooting a machine gun on top of a building, blowing up cars. Like, and shit. Like, yeah, that is just cool watching stuff like that. But on a serious note, why did Dora the Explorer work, but Lion King didn't? Well, I know why. Do you? No, you don't. Well, yes, you do. Everybody knows why. Because Lion King sucked and Dora didn't. But but seriously, here are 3 reasons why Dora worked and Lion King just didn't. I wrote it always in this notebook. I love this little notebook. So, without further ado, let's get to this. Reason number 3, having fun with the source material. And that is something huge. Dora the Explorer was smart because it had fun with the fact that Dora is like a meme-ish character. Dora was probably one of the first cartoon memes when it came to like people making fun of it. From people from 1st grade to high school to the 12th grade knew who Dora was, and they knew how silly it was. It was for preschool students, you know, walking around. It was like it's kind of like Blue's Clues, you know, just there to teach kids how to write and count and stuff like that. It was an educational show, you know, and to be honest, when they said they were going to make a Dora the Explorer live action movie, that was funny. It was funny because it was like, what the heck? What are you going to do with Dora the Explorer? Why is she live action? Why? Even me, I'm the ultimate optimist, yes. But even me, I was like, you guys are playing with some fire right here. You guys do know if this is not good, it's going to be schlock. Like, and I was somewhat hyped for it because the reason why is because Michael Pena was in it. So I was like, maybe it might have some clout going for it. And you know, and what it did that was so great is that it had fun with the source material, not just with Dora, but with Dora looking at the camera and talking. Her doing those, can you say delicioso? Can you say ectotoxic poisoning? Oh, why did she say that? I was like, you exactly know what type of movie you're making. That's the great part. They knew exactly what they were making. They had fun with the source material. They knew Dora is they could have made Dora into a regular female. Like just a regular little girl, they could have just made her into a regular girl who goes in the forest and kind of has a little thing. Think Kim Possible. The live action movie they put on the Disney Channel. Remember how Kim Possible wasn't really Kim Possible? She was just a regular female, like a regular girl with like the basic things, like the basic personality traits that you would give a character in a movie. Like, oh, she feels sad because of jealousy of another character or insecure or whatnot. You know, basic traits. They didn't write that for Dora. They wrote a character for Dora. Dora is the explorer from where you see in the cartoons. The fact is that she's too old for that stuff. She's too old to be acting like that in public. And I think that's a funny thing. That's a funny way to take this. It's better than taking it it's better than putting like little kids, like trying to embarrass little like 5-year-olds to 8-year-olds and just have little Dora walking around and just redoing the entire show and just adding a few things in. No, they took the character from the show and put her in our world. That was smart and gave her like a crazy adventure. I like the fact that Swiper is wearing a mask and the character's like, why is he wearing a mask? I think that's funny because it's like, yeah, we're like, and there's no explanation for that either. It's just that you haven't been to the jungle. That is funny. So reason number three, they had fun with just bringing this source material and just bringing it to this decade. They could have. They could have wrote, this could have been something on a level of I keep saying this, it could have been Alvin and the Chipmunks. Y'all could have put this for $10 million and made y'all a little bit of money. Y'all could have had a funny y'all could have put this as a direct TV movie like Disney did Kim Possible and not put any effort into it, and you just have a few people, like few nerds bitch online for like 2 weeks, then after that get over it. But no, you decided to put out a movie with some care and with with a lot of effort put into it. Though I didn't see that in The Lion King. I didn't. I just saw them. What I saw was the exact same movie as the animated film, but maybe you're just making scenes run on longer with dialogue that isn't as good as the original one. And you can tell because it's like, oh, that line's from the original one, that one's not. And the one that's not feels off because it just feels like you're just making the original. It's like you're adding to the original movie instead of just making your own movie with just the Lion King backbone story in mind. You could have just taken the backbone of Lion King. You could have added so much stuff. You could have had a hyena. The hyena chase could have been different. You could have changed a lot. But no, they didn't. Why? Because they didn't have fun with the source material. They took this source material and they took it so serious, like it was a Bible verse, and we're like, we have to make this exactly like what it was. Because, understandably, people probably would have tripped. It's Lion King. They would have, oh man, that's not what happened in the original version. That could have been like that. But it's better than just copy and pasting it. At least we would have been mad about different things. But when it's like you didn't give us anything, it almost feels like we wasted our money. It didn't feel like they had any fun with the source material. It almost felt like an obligation to make this movie just because the special effects in Jungle Book were so great. So what's the second reason? Easy. Characters. The supporting characters. When I watched the movie, the first 5 minutes, I said, okay, Dora might be interesting. But I don't know about the rest of the cast. Especially when I saw the trailer, Dora just looked crazy. I'm like, I can't wait to see what she brings. I hope she's not like schlocking it up or whatever. But when I saw like the supporting characters, when they're like, ooh, Dora brought a knife on a field trip, I thought, oh my gosh, this is gonna be one of those little stupid little teen movies and stuff. Something like that, Kim Possible on the Disney Channel movie. I thought it was going to be like that because I'm like, you got a character that's just going to sit there and be like, oh, she does this, oh, she does that. And it's going to be that cliched story of she's a fish out of water, but then when she gets put back in the water, y'all going to swim with her, if that makes any sense. And no, they did do that story, but they did it better because the characters actually worked. I like the characters, the girl that was hating on Dora the whole time. She was so mean to Dora, but she came across, though. She was a good actress, though. She knew how to play the material. She played the material like a little over the top to where she's a little valley girlish with her accent or whatever. She's really, oh my god. Yeah, and it's just funny. It's just funny, especially the guy, the love interest for Dora. He is just like they could have just made him a geek. And that's it. Oh, he's just a geek. He's a nerd. But no, they gave him just little quirks that made it work. He's like, I hold my breath for like 7 minutes. And he just says that out of nowhere and just does it. And she's like, can I dance? He's like, I'm like, that's funny. That's funny. They had supporting characters that made it great. Now, let's look at, and actually, no, let's keep looking at Dora. Michael Pena, Eva Longoria as the mother. They were interesting as Dora's parents. I thought when they were going to find them, I was like, oh, great, she found her parents. Now it's going to be boring. No, because they bring a lot to the material. He's not just Michael Pena. He's you could tell he's having fun with the music, like with the movie. He's just having fun. He's like, when he does a little thing, when he does a little beatbox, that goes on for like a minute or two. That's actually way longer than what it is in the trailer. And it's like, yeah, give them. They're letting the actors like act and ad lib and improv a few things because they're having fun. Because with just like the third reason, they're having fun with the source material, so the characters can just come out and be regular people. You don't see them as having arcs, or I didn't think of story arcs when I was watching this. I just thought of kids getting lost in the forest. Doesn't Nickelodeon make the best movies about kids being lost in the forest? Seriously though, that's like their thing. Like whether it's the Hey Arnold movie, the Rugrats movie, the Rugrats Go Wild, yeah. Nickelodeon, it just does great in the jungle. But seriously, it's the characters make it work. Last but not least, the big part that makes this whole thing work is the title character, Dora the Explorer. Dora, Dora is the best female protagonist we've had in possibly like the past 10 years. Seriously, out of all, she's better than Black Widow. She's better than Wonder Woman. She's better than Alita Battle Angel. She's better than all those characters. All those characters combined does not even like, aren't even to her heels. She doesn't even have heels, but they're not even up to her legs. Like, how do I put this? She is the best female protagonist of the 2010s. It took the 2019 to get that, but look, and we've had some great female protagonists. I love Wonder Woman. I love Gal Gadot's Wonder Woman. She's my favorite comic book on-screen comic book character right now is Wonder Woman. Out of all of them, Captain America, Batman, all of them, I like Wonder Woman the best. I can't wait to see what she does. She's dope. And she does not hold a candle to Dora. Dora and the actress Isabella Moner, and I hope I'm saying her name right. I think it's Isabella Moner. She just goes crazy with this. Like, she is movie-eyed and like more cartoonish than the dang cartoon character she's based off of. And that's the point. Lion King, they didn't do that with the characters at all. I really wanted to see like Scar and all the other characters and how they're going to change and be different because there's different voice actors for them. They're the same, except the hyenas. They're a little bit different. The hyenas are a little bit different. They're actually the best part of the Lion King. The only part that's relatively good, that and Timon and Pumbaa. So I can say the supporting characters from Lion King, like the hyenas and Timon and Pumbaa were okay, but everybody else came across as a little bland. I'm sorry, Nala was really bland. Like, I didn't believe the relationship with him and Nala at all because it just didn't seem like childhood friends getting back together. It just seemed like Donald Glover and Beyonce walked into a booth and just started recording lines. Like, it seemed like play reads. It didn't seem like it was like they're actually performing it. So the characters came off wooden. With Dora, nothing comes off wooden in that performance. Nothing comes off like she's phoning anything in. Like, this girl's putting 150% into this performance. Like, into crafting this character. I honestly think she deserves a Best Actress nomination. She really does. Look, this performance is better than any woman performance I've seen this year. Like, so she really deserves it. She's not gonna get it though because it's a kids movie. It's Dora the fucking Explorer, and the Oscars are so political nowadays and on both sides. You don't even know, but she deserves it. She deserves it. Heck, if Heath Ledger deserves Oscar for the Joker, why can't Isabella Moner get one for playing Dora the Explorer and for bringing that character to life just as good as he brought the Joker to life? She brought that character. I can't even think of another actress that could have. Well, yes, they could have gotten another actress to play that, but the way she did it, I can't think of how like another actress would have brought that out. She had energy, and it was never a time where I saw the character crack or break. Like with her, like in terms of like losing like her character. I never felt like she lost that. Like, she was always Dora every single time. Like, everything she reacted to with all her movements, body movements and whatnot was Dora. That's what made it cool, is that, well, at least if you're going in there and you want to see something that's at least like very accurate to the cartoon character, you will get that accurate cartoon character Dora. She was funny, and she was the best thing about the movie. She made it to where she lifted, and the material of the movie was great, but it was good. It was okay material, your average treasure hunting plot. But she took that, the supporting characters, and and just having fun with the source material. All three of those things just made way for something to, like, not like a masterpiece, but it's a great fun kid movie that you should have fun with. You can have fun with. It's funny. It's one of my favorite films of the year. I think it's better than Toy Story 4. I think it's better than as far as all the kids movies, it's better than, and I think it's better than most of the adult movies and everything. It might be my favorite movie of the year. Yeah, I think it is, because it was just so fun. It had fun. It was just being itself. It wasn't trying to appeal towards adult audiences. Now, with Lion King, the problem with it wasn't that it was trying to appeal to anything. It was just that it was trying to, well, actually, no, it wasn't trying to appeal to adult audiences. It was trying to appeal to nostalgia. They did stuff to where it's going to get some nostalgia in you. Like, people are going to be crying when they see this scene. I didn't, because I've seen Lion King too much. I'm not here to look at Lion King be brought to life frame by frame. I'm here to see something different going on. And that's the reason why Dora was better. They did something different with the source material, but still made it faithful. See, when you could do something different and it still feels faithful, that makes it like 10 times better. But when it's not, but when it's the same, like scene by scene the same, and yet it doesn't feel faithful at all, that's weird, isn't it? It's just weird. But that's the point, though. That's why Lion King didn't work, because they didn't have any effort going into that movie. They thought of making that movie to make money. I remember the whole thing about Lion King wasn't that if this movie could work. It was that how much money will this movie make? You know, oh, will this movie make $1 billion? Would it make $2 billion? If Lion King had been great, it would have made more than Avengers Endgame, probably. If it had actually been good, like groundbreaking, and like we can't even, nobody gives a shit about the special effects because the movie sucks. We don't care. In fact, the special effects make the movie worse now because it's so realistic, and the actors' performances aren't good. There's nobody giving any good voice acting performances outside of a few supporting characters. A few, like 1 or 2 or 3 supporting characters at much, maybe 4, maybe Key and Andre. What was his name? The guy, the Andre, I forget his, Eric Andre. It's basically Keegan-Michael Key, Eric Andre, Seth Rogen, and the guy, I think Billy Idol, are the only ones that they give a performance that doesn't sound like second grade voice acting. Like it sounds like some high school, some freshman in college voice acting. Not to say they're doing bad voice acting, but they're still learning. It sounded like that. That's why Dora the Explorer worked, because none of this looked like second grade stuff. None of this looked like, oh, this is something that a high school class can make. If it did, it would have been one of the worst movies of the year. This movie, Dora the Explorer, should have been one of the worst movies of the year, right? It's freaking Dora, the Lost City of Gold. This movie should have been laugh out loud funny. Us making fun of all the CGI boots and all that crap, the CGI swiper, and we're not. Why? But we're making fun of the CGI lions with the groundbreaking technology, yet Boots and Swiper are crazily CGI and nobody cares. Why? Because they're good. People don't care about CGI in good movies. You don't care that something looks stupidly fake in good movies. CGI is just it's like plot holes. It's just something for people who don't know how to review films just to bitch about. Because they don't know how to review films and stuff. So it's like, why'd you hate that movie? Oh, the weak CGI. And it's like, well, the people are making fun of good CGI in Lion King. Lion King, oh man, the CGI is terrible. It makes everything look so dead. Yeah. So there's really no such thing as good or bad CGI really at that point. It's just CGI if you like it or not, if you like the movie or not. But seriously, those are the reasons why Lion King failed and Dora was a success. Not at the box office, no, but with people, yes. Lion King has a higher audience score and critic score. I mean, Dora has a higher audience score and critic score. The Lion King is hit or miss with critics, and audiences weren't, you seem to like it and everything, and I don't blame them, you know. It's giving you, for some people, they just wanted to go in there and see their favorite events on the screen get played out. And I'm like, cool. I also wanted to see something different, because after Aladdin, I'm like, what more do you have, Disney? I was so much waiting for Lion King. And then Dora was really the movie I was waiting for. Not Lion King, it was Dora. That's crazy. But no, those are the reasons why Dora worked and Lion King didn't. And if Nickelodeon is smart, this is how they should go about with that live action Rugrats reboot thing they're doing. You know how Rugrats is still coming back to TV, yes, but at the same time, it's also being a live action film in theaters. And you know what? Go for it, because you've already showed that you can make better live action remakes than Disney can. You've already shown that. So I'm more hyped from what Nickelodeon's making now. Make a live action Hey Arnold for all we care. I don't care, because I'm sure due to your past due to your past successes, I'm like, yeah, you brought Dora to life. Bring Rugrats to life. I'm ready now. Heck, I'm ready to see CGI babies as long as the movie's good. We won't even care about that. So, do you think the live-action Dora was better than Lion King? Let me know on the comment section below why or why not. And if you like what I said here, subscribe, give me a like or two. Let's just share it with your friends, share the love, and see what they think. But seriously, Dora, though. Dora is better than Lion King. Why? Let's go over these reasons before I leave. Let's go over these reasons again one more time. Having fun with the source material. Good supporting cast. Like, all the supporting characters worked. I wasn't looking at somebody like, oh man, I'm tired of seeing this asshole here. Like, no, I liked everybody. Even the villain, I liked the villain. He was funny and cheesy and he was over the top and you could tell they were having fun. Like, and then lastly, having the title character work. Why didn't Simba work in Lion King yet Aladdin worked well in Aladdin? Why does the little Mowgli in Jungle Book work, but yet the Emma Watson was bland as hell in Beauty and the Beast? Why? You know, like, that's the thing. It's because you actually cared about your source material. You weren't trying to do this to, well, yes, all movies are here to make money. They are here, all movies are cash grabs. So I refrain from even using that word cash grab or that phrase. I think it's a BS phrase made by people who do not have any knowledge of the movie industry and are entitled. So I'm not going to use that word cash grab. But what I am going to say was that Nickelodeon had more care in their nostalgia than Disney did. Simple as that. They've always had more care in their nostalgia than any other companies really did. When it came to like throwing shows back on air, you know, Cartoon Network botched that twice with Teen Titans Go, which was nothing like the original Teen Titans. And I like Teen Titans Go, but I'm saying most fans don't like it, you know, because they you know, even though it's not even a remake, it still takes the same characters that were in that show and, you know, just remixes them. And to, you know, I think it's funny. Other people think it's annoying. They had the Powerpuff Girls show, which was horrible. Didn't even last that long. Seriously. Like, and look, in Disney, I mean, they have the DuckTales that nobody watches because it's nothing like the original DuckTales because the art style is garbage. Like how do you downgrade art style? Like, I'm looking at the art style for the new DuckTale. I'm like, that is not better than the art style y'all was using in the 80s. Then get this cheap animation out of here. But heck, I can say one thing about Nickelodeon. One thing about Nickelodeon, every time they bring a show back or bring a series back, they do it right. Most of the time, I can't think of a time they brought something back. Rocko's Modern Life, they brought that back, and it was good. I'm going to do a review on that. I liked it less than everybody else did, but I still liked it. I'm sure Invader Zim's going to knock it out the park. Hey, Arnold the Jungle Movie had me in tears, and now this? I'm like, nah. Nickelodeon seems to care more about their nostalgia and their past fans than Disney does. Disney seems like they're just buying Marvel, or buying Star Wars, or buying Fox. You're not worried about nostalgia or anything like that. You're just worried about giving people, you're just worried about making money at that point, and that's all. Disney's become, like, Disney's not even Disney anymore. It's like, how is Disney putting out bad live action movies? Not like terrible, not like the ones like Jungle to Jungle or anything, but like when it's a live action remake of one of your beloved properties and it's just terrible and people aren't liking it, and yet this other studio, Nickelodeon, that doesn't have a tenth of the marketing or the clout that y'all have, are doing it 10 times better, and that's a problem right there. Yeah, but that's why Lion King didn't work and Dora did. Dora worked, Lion King did not. Challenge me if you think I'm wrong. But yeah, seriously, put me on record for that. I'm already on record, but yeah. This is why, and it's so funny. Dora is better reviewed than every live action Disney movie that is not Jungle Book. And let's be honest, most of the positive reviews that came from Jungle Book was more from the special effects. I like Jungle Book, but Dora's way better than Jungle Book. So, what did you think about Dora? Did you like it? Were you surprised at the quality, at the fact that, hey, this isn't schlock? Or did you think it was schlock and it didn't work for you? Let me know. Did you like Lion King better? Let me know. If you like what I did, again, comment below, like, subscribe, you know the thing. You guys have a great day. God bless. And everybody remember, let's think smartly. And let's just hope that Disney can follow the footsteps of Nickelodeon. I'm saying that, yes. Disney, take a note out of Nickelodeon's book. This is how you make kids' films. Have a great one. Bye-bye.